Have you ever been sitting on your sofa, maybe with a book or your favorite show, finally feeling the tension of the day melt away? The house is quiet, the lighting is exactly how you like it. For the first time in hours, you are completely yourself. And then your phone vibrates. Hey, I'm in the neighborhood. Can I pop in for 10 minutes? For some people, that message sparks joy, but for others, it feels like a tiny alarm bell. Your stomach tightens. Your mind races through everything that might be wrong with your house, your appearance, your energy. But deeper than that, there's a sense of mourning. You're mourning the loss of your peace. You say yes, because you're polite, because you're kind. But as you stand up to tidy the room, a part of you feels like an intruder in your own life. If you've ever felt this way, you might have wondered if you're antisocial or a bad friend. Today, we're going to explore why that isn't true. This isn't about being mean. It's about how your brain understands safety, energy, and space. From the moment we step out the front door, we wear a version of ourselves. Psychologists call this self-monitoring. At work, at the store, at social events, you are managing your posture, your expressions, your tone. You are on. For sensitive or introverted people, this constant performance is exhausting, like a background app draining your battery all day. For the reluctant host, home is the only place that app can shut down. Your home is the charging station. When you're alone, the mask comes off. You can be quiet, you can be messy, you can be fully yourself. But the moment someone walks through the door, even someone you love, the mask goes back on. You become the host, the provider of comfort, the entertainer. And suddenly, your charging station is occupied by someone else's energy. This connects to something called territorial comfort. Your home isn't just walls and furniture, it's a psychological extension of your body. You have an environmental baseline, the sounds, smells, layout, and silence that tell your brain, you are safe. When a guest enters, that baseline shifts. They bring new sounds, new movements, a physical presence you can't predict. They might sit in your favorite spot, move something slightly, leave a glass where you usually keep the table clear. To them, it's nothing. To your nervous system, it's a series of tiny sensory interruptions. Your brain isn't afraid. It just can't fully relax. Then there's the exit strategy dilemma. Meeting a friend at a cafe gives you an out. When your social battery runs low, you check the time, finish your drink, and leave. But at home, there is no clear ending. You might be exhausted, ready for silence, but if your guest is still talking, you're expected to stay on. That lack of control creates a quiet claustrophobia. You aren't reacting to the person, you're reacting to the feeling of being trapped. This is why many people who hate hosting are actually wonderful company in public. Out there, they feel free. At home, they feel exposed. For some, this runs even deeper. If you grew up in a house where guests meant stress, frantic cleaning, and unspoken judgment, then hosting doesn't feel like relaxing. It feels like an audition. The dust, the dishes, the clutter. In your subconscious, they're not details. They're evidence. But here's the most important part. The relief you feel when the door finally closes doesn't make you a hypocrite. It means you value your inner world. There's a specific kind of silence that arrives after guests leave. Your shoulders drop, the air settles. You return to yourself. Psychologists suggest that people who guard their homes often have strong emotional boundaries. You aren't pushing the world away. You're protecting the space that allows you to face it again tomorrow. You can love people deeply and still prefer they stay on the other side of your door. You can be kind and warm and still treat your home like a sanctuary. It's okay to suggest a cafe instead of a dinner party. It's okay to say, I'm not up for visitors today. Your home is where you recover from a loud, demanding world. And if you need to keep that space private to stay whole, that isn't a flaw. It's self-care. So next time your phone buzzes and you feel that familiar tightening, remember, you're not alone. Thousands of people feel the same way. We're the ones who find comfort in quiet, strength in solitude, and peace behind a closed door. Tell me, do you have a limit for how long guests can stay? Or a ritual you use to reclaim your space afterward? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this video helped you understand yourself a little better, like and subscribe. We explore the hidden psychology behind everyday feelings we rarely talk about. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the silence of your own space today.